What up? What's the dealie? Let me set some stuff up real quick. We're gonna get into these fading away the swoosh on these Air Jordan 1s. So we have the Rare Air 1s and we have the Air Jordan 1 self-expression. Aware of the swoosh using the eraser method. You can use acetone, you can use an eraser. I'm sure you can use maybe like it might be too abrasive if you went with like that Mr. Clean sponge, but like the magic eraser, that might be a little bit too rough, but who knows, it might not be. I've never used it before. Let me set up a setting here real quick. We can get to business. No hype in the build. What are you doing up? What you got going on? You know me, I can't stay away for too long. Gotta get some work in. Gotta get in some work. Salute, brother, salute. All right, let's get this kick cam going. They're just chilling before bed. It's only 10 p.m. here. That is true. You are an hour behind me. That is true. How's the weather out there? Is it starting to cool off a little bit? Today was like 78 degrees out here in Colorado. Tomorrow's supposed to be like 55, so it's gonna cool off a little bit. Okay, so you're probably gonna hit the sack in an hour or two. Yo, before I got on, I had to do just a little bit of homework. Boom, I did a little bit of research. I'm seeing a lot of videos pop up, man, about these Tokyo 5s, man. There's a lot of videos popping up saying that the pickings are gonna be slim. That's what I'm hearing. So they're already driving that fear, saying the slims, the pickings. Well, he said it's definitely starting to cool off. Yeah, man, let me pull up the kick cam real quick. All right. Maybe I'll bring my table down a little bit and get a better view. There we go. Yo, what up? What up? Salute. What's good? What's good? Thanks for tapping in. He said, yeah, that's the word. If I was going to grab them, I'd buy right now on resale. Yeah, man, I'm going to, I'm going to play the patient game. I have entered quite a few raffles. I want to say Kif was an in-store only, but I've entered my near social status, feature, better launches, and sneaker politics. And I want to say Kif was like an in-store only. So I am in some raffles right now. So I'm going to play the patient game. I'm going to be cool a little bit. But I am hearing some slim pickings. Slim pickings. All right. We're going to work on some swooshes, man. We're going to take the swoosh off of the Air Jordan 1 Rare Air, and then we're also going to take the swoosh off of the Air Jordan 1 Self-Expression. I've already started this process with one of them. The way that I did it on this in particular was I just really took it up to this stitch right here. I didn't want to fade it all the way down. You can go all the way through the back, but you can see how I fade. So I'm going to do that again on this one. And I'm just going to use an eraser. That's it. I think the cool one is going to be when I get down to the self-expression. I think that's going to be the cool one. Yeah, the price isn't terrible. It's not. Price isn't terrible at all. But I'm going to hold off and wait. See how I hold this so you can get a good view. All right. So going to get an eraser up in here. Shout out to everybody who's tapped in. What up? What are y'all doing? besides just chilling and kicking it. All right, reuse an eraser. That should work. So with these in particular, I was just taking it down to that first stitch in the swoosh there. I didn't go all the way around. And I'm not gonna lighten it up too much. I saw a video online where somebody used some acetone. And I mean, this swoosh gets like bright red. Actually, I thought it looked a little weird, but they got all of the paint off. So I kind of made mine's gradient. You can see from the other pair right here. You see from this pair, and I stopped right there at that first stitch. So you can go all the way around with it, and I didn't. Nor did I want it like super bright, because that red swoosh is like red. And acetone, sure enough, will get it all the way down. Hold on one sec. No, hype, my bad. I think I'm gonna grab these 5s and taxis. Then hold on. To Game 11s and Griffies. Finally made my final decision to pass on rare 11s. Oh snap! You decided to pass on the rare 11s. Come on, man. You and I were supposed to complete the pack. Nah, I'm just playing, man. It's look. I get it, bro. I get it. I get it. Yeah, the pink 5s. Yeah. I'm gonna grab those. Come on, man. We were pack homies. You're supposed to complete the pack. Nah, I'm just messing with you. Oh, you're only gonna do one swoosh. Okay. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, the self-expressions, I think I'm gonna I'm gonna tear that shoe up. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna touch every panel on that. Today I'm just gonna do the swoosh, but yeah, man, I think those self-expressions, I think I'm gonna tear those things up. And the sad part is, like, here goes the craziest part about the self-expressions. They look dope just being black. I think they dope just black, but I'm gonna mess them up. I actually like using an eraser because I can actually control like the pressure of erasing. And I'm not even going crazy on it. It doesn't take as long as what people even think too. People just slowly chomping away at it. He said Venom swoosh. I like that. What up? In my opinion, Jordan 1's are fire shooter skating. Yo, well, do you skate? I ain't gonna lie, man. I used to skate a long time ago. I never really had any skating skills. Not like that. Not to talk about, but it was fun. How much more? I'll go a little bit more. Just a little bit. I don't want to get crazy on these. I used to a ton. Yeah, man. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Father Time catches up to everybody. Time waits for no one. You ain't never lie. I went to go hoop. Probably about a week and a half ago now, and it's not like I hurt myself or anything, but I was out there doing my thing, and of course the little young bucks was like, "Yo, you want to run a game?" I was like, "Nope." They was like, "Nah, man, you still got it, man. You look good." No, I was like, "Nope." You missed me with that one. Come out here, shoot around, and that's it. I can let these young bucks hype me up. Go out there and pull something and tear something. Yeah, I'm good. I still gotta work. Wildin'. All right. Let's work on this next one. What up, man? Shout out to everybody who's tapped in. What's good with y'all? Oh, King Midas is in the building. Where you sneak up in there, King? What up, man? King done snuck up in ya. Yeah, I was actually waiting to these are gonna go on foot tomorrow. I was literally waiting. I just wanted to keep them clean, as I did a live on the Swoosh. So I haven't worn these yet. I've been wanting to do this actually a long time ago, but y'all know I've been popping up on these lives like crazy. I've been popping up like crazy. So now I finally got some time to do it. These are gonna go on foot tomorrow. Sold my cave stones too. That's my fall kick right there, or one of them. I'm also pulling out my Palomino 1's for the fall. I'm gonna pull out my my Jordan 4 Fear 4s. I'm gonna pull out my Fear 3s. I'm gonna get the Fears going. Shout out to No Hype. He said these chill, small, late night streams are my favorite. Yeah, thanks for tapping in. I have to throw in a little bit of music. A little StreamYard music. Nice and chill. A little before bed stream. Nothing too crazy. I remember I was doing one of these streams and somebody was like, "You have a therapeutic voice." I was like, "I never been told that before." He said, "Your voice is real calming." I decided to go with an eraser. You can definitely use acetone. I'm pretty sure you can hit this with one of those Mr. Clean magic erasers. Just don't go crazy on it. But I'm sure it'll all work. This is about the most that I want to bring this swoosh. This swoosh gets actually very red. I saw somebody use acetone on it, and that swoosh is like bright red. So I kind of want more like that gradient look to it. Overall, not bad. Yeah, I like these, man. I like these joints. Oh no, Hype looks like he got rid of his fears. Let me see him bring that up real quick. I got rid of Fair 3s and Fair 4s were some issue for me. All straight new buck shoes. Until late spring. Yeah, I feel you on that. That's actually a good point because I kind of rotate my shoes based on colorway versus like materials. But then again, sometimes I purposely get a little reckless with my shoes just so I can clean them up on a live. Like I clean my shoes so often, I have to go throughout my house and find like my kids or my wife's shoes. I'm like the shoe bandit. I take them and clean them and I put them back. And it got so bad to where now I go to my friends' houses and I see dirty kicks. I'd be like, yo, let me get these for like a day. So when you don't see me cleaning random shoes, it's they might not even be mine. All right, let's put these away. Let's get these self-expressions. I think this is gonna be a fun one. I'm looking at it. I was thinking if I should do the swoosh the same way or if I should just burn the swoosh all the way around. I think I'm gonna burn it all the way around. All right, let's get started. I want to see these colors on here. Bringing the table up a little bit. tell you, I'm pretty impressed. No, that makes a ton of sense. Makes a ton of sense. Yep. Okay, I feel you on that. Yep. I for the brown leather, I have those women highs and new buff, the cave stones. Are you talking about the what was it called? The Jordan one, like what was it called? Like Baroque Brown or Baroque Brown or something like that? Baroque, the brown ones. Those actually look pretty nice. Leather quality and everything. Let me tell you this. I am quite impressed with this because from what I've done so far, I don't see Jack wearing I ain't wearing away Jack yet. This is interesting. And I'm sure if I keep going, I'm gonna get to it, but I'm saying that to say it's taking way more work than what it did for the Rare Airs. That's freaking hilarious. Look at all that progress I made. Maybe that's why I seen people putting acetone on these. Maybe. That's crazy because like as hard as I'm scrubbing now, I wonder what you got to put this shoe through in order for it to naturally wear on its own. Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, this shoe's gonna mess up my stream because now I got to get some acetone. Yo. All that erasing I did. Take a look at this. Well, it's a good lesson learned for me. I'll tell you that. I just completely learned something new. That is hilarious. Hilarious. I don't even know if I have any acetone upstairs. I'm sure the wife do, but she's already sleeping. That is insane. All right, let's work it a little bit more. Let me get a few more times here. If nothing moves, which I don't expect it to, I'm just gonna go and find me some acetone. But this is freaking hilarious. I couldn't even imagine doing this to the whole shoe. to catch that on camera. I just burnt down an entire side of this eraser. And this is how much progress I've made. Peep this. I want you to see those. I want you to see those colors coming through. You see all that progress I made? Yeah, it's called none. That's what it's called. I did nothing. I ain't gonna lie, that's dope. It's dope for all of the wrong reasons, but that is still dope. So I'm gonna bring all of my shavings so y'all can see how much eraser I done used. I will not lose. Words from a great philosopher. His name is Jay-Z. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go upstairs and find some acetone. So I'm gonna need y'all to hold down the chat for me for a second because yeah, I ain't giving up like this. Now go get me some cotton balls, some acetone, and some gloves, and we're gonna work this thing away. No hype. If you need to get some rest, trust me, I dig it, I understand. But yeah, this is called getting defeated right here. All right, I shall return. right, that was embarrassing. Now we're about to get busy. That was embarrassing. All right. I want y'all to see what I'm about to do now. So this is a learning experience for me. This is dope because I tried to use an eraser like I did on the Red Air 1's. And for comparison, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm learning right now. I used an eraser on the Red Air 1's. I did that all by hand. I didn't have to go crazy on it or nothing. And I got that going. Right? I used an eraser on this, I don't know, for like 7 minutes. And I didn't put the slightest dent into there. It's all good. Now we got to up it up a little bit. You see what I got here? Now you see I'm about to go in. All right. I see how this shoe is doing me. It'll make me look silly. Now we're gonna get it. Okay, so you can use sandpaper. All right, I like that idea too. I really do. I like that idea, sandpaper. Maybe I should do that for the other one. So later on today, I'll get on live again. I'll use one with acetone. I like that idea. Use some sandpaper. What grit you thinking about going down to? I'm sure a nice little 500 grit should be able to do something to it. That's a very good idea. I like that. See, I want to look all scratchy. Yeah. All right. All right, let's get it. We're getting something going. Yo, I'm liking this, man. This one shoe is gonna take me like 17 lives, man. I'll be fully monetized by the time I'm done messing around with this shoe. Yo, look. Yo, I'm just really curious, right? I am dead curious on if you were to let this wear away naturally, how long would it actually take? I'm finally starting to see some blue right here. That's freaking classic. Look at this. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This is taking way more elbow grease than I expected it to. I'm not even gonna hold you. And y'all saw what I did with the Rare Air wands. The paint hit different. Wow. That's my final answer is wow. Alright. I'm gonna work this swoosh all the way around. That is crazy though. The amount of effort that it's taking to do that. I'm actually quite impressed with anything. crazy. I like that little fade right there. I think I'm gonna keep it like that. That is absolutely insane on the amount of work that it took to do that. If you were to wear these, like, I'm just curious, like, if you were skating in these joints, how long would it actually take for this to wear off on its own? That is insane. All right, let's get to the other side. Yeah, King, well, no doubt. I sure enough will make a video with these joints. Have them up on foot. Like I said, I'm quite impressed on the amount of effort that it's taking to get this off. I'm actually very impressed with that. It's more work than actually what I really wanted to do. Told y'all I will not lose, because that eraser got me nowhere. Got me nowhere fast, I'll tell you that. Oh, okay. Smart move there, King. Freaking very smart move. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think this is dope because I'm getting the experience on what it takes to remove the paint. But yeah, this is way more than what I anticipated. Especially when it came down to the Red Air 1's. Man, the Red Air 1's, I just put an eraser on it. Didn't have to go crazy on it or anything. Got it right on up. These said no. I said I said all right, King. Do your thing. Do your thing. shout out to everybody who's tapped in. So man, this is some good experience for me. I did the rare air ones by using an eraser. I didn't have to go crazy on it. Rare air ones, I just hit it with an eraser. Got that swoosh right on off. Self expressions, that eraser did nothing. When I tell you it did nothing, it did nothing. I had to go to plan B. Pull out that acetone on these bad boys. That eraser did nothing. Capital N. All capital letters. Nothing. It's acetone time. It's freaking hilarious. I stepped away from the stream for like 5 minutes trying to find acetone in my house. Let's get that swoosh down a little bit more. Here we go. Kind of let it fade a little bit towards the heel. I kind of want to do this heel right here. Only because I see so many colors. I see yellow. I see like a red. I kind of want to do that heel. All right, screw it. Let's do some of that heel. We'll do some of it. I'm gonna knock some of this off right here. Why not? Shout out to everybody who's tapped in. Good looking out, man. Thanks for joining. Did y'all pick these joints up? Anybody new? Let me tell you what happened to me. I got embarrassed on my own stream. The shoe almost defeated me. I tried to use an eraser, like I did on the Rare Air 1's. Rare Air 1's, real easy. Just hit it with an eraser. These, yeah, not so much. Not so much, my friend. I will tell you this though. I will tell you this. The acetone gets it going pretty quick. Got it dripping all over my desk now. I should have a towel down. Getting the paint. See, now I'm getting sloppy. Got paint all over the midsole. Acetone to take that off too. Now I'm getting sloppy with it. tell you something. The paint, if y'all can see this, the paint's like laid on pretty good. And I see it like yeah, I ain't playing with it now. Now I'm putting that elbow grease up in there. Up in yeah. See, I put I put too much elbow grease in it, and I got past the yellow. Now I'm getting down to the pink because I put so much on it. So peep this. I went right past the yellow and into some sort of pink or purple, whatever's under there. So that's just a fine layer of yellow on there. Like I said, this is all a learning experience for me. All right, screw it. I'm already committed to it. Might as well knock it out. I might have to get my wife some more acetone or something. I had to do. Using up all her stuff. We're getting down to that layer. I can see it. Now I'm gonna give it like a pretty rough rub here. There we go. I'll tell you what the craziest part is, like all in the thread here. Now that's all black. Paint's just dripping off. Oh snap. Feels like really smooth though. It's like mad smooth to the touch. Like it's like super smooth. Smooth A. Yeah, I'm gonna be wearing these to work. I'm gonna work in these. Take your advice. I'm gonna get some sandpaper. Hit it with some sandpaper, because then I'll be able to have more of a controlled pause. But I can get more of a controlled rub. Then I don't gotta worry about acetone dripping down into other parts. So when you're using sandpaper, it'll still be a dry rub. Like, look at this. Lesson learned though. I'm learning. Look at that. I'm spilling that all up into that threading. All up in there. All that black paint's just dripping on down. That's freaking hilarious. Look at that. Curious to see the colors underneath it though. Since it's already messed up, I'm going for the gusto. So we already got like some peach, pink, red. I don't know what that is underneath that. So let's take it down another level. Why not? See it now. That's interesting. I literally see it. So look, you see that right there? That got the feeling of like a latex. It got the feeling of like a balloon. Look. All right. Peep this. Oh, I'm gonna mess these joints up now. Now I'm gonna mess these up because now I'm just straight having fun. now this is fun. So this has the consistency right here of like a latex. This material right here. So after you get past that paint, well, number one, it don't feel like that right here in the Swoosh. But peep this. Trying to hold it to where y'all can see it. Yo, Sig, what up? Look at this. You see that? Look. That feels like, I feel like the texture of a balloon. All right, hold on. Hold up, this is getting interesting. I got y'all. That has like the consistency of like a balloon right there. I was over here chopping away at it. I'm straight just peeling it away. Acetone done ate through my gloves. So peep this. Yeah, it's 2 layers. And this, look, this got the consistency of like a balloon. Look at this. I'm literally holding it up by, like I said, I'm learning. Look at this. I was using acetone to peel it back. Now I'm just like peeling it with my hand. Might be another layer underneath that, to be honest with you. It almost feels like it. That is insane. Wouldn't it be dope if I'm not supposed to be peeling this off? Oh, snap. Like, nah, you're not supposed to be peeling that off. That'd be dope. Now I'm down to like the bare part of the shoe. But now I'm on the mission. That'd be the name of my video. how I messed up my self-expressions. uh, all right, so underneath here, underneath the black was a yellow. Then underneath the yellow started turning into like this little peach underneath that. Nah, I'm not making a video right now. I should be making a video on how I messed up my self-expressions, because honestly, I don't think I'm supposed to be peeling that off. Now that I look at it. Yo. Yo, I don't think I'm supposed to be peeling that off. Oh, snap. That's fresh. Now I'm gonna have to peel it off all the way. But this right here, it doesn't feel like, I don't know. Well, hold on, my bad. Let me get to the big screen. Oh, I'm demolishing this shoe. Yo, I am tearing this shoe all the way up now. That's freaking hilarious. Well, I'm committed. This is commitment. Now I'm gonna peel it off. Screw this. I don't need this glove anymore. It has the consistency of like latex. Feels like a balloon. Like a balloon type of consistency there. King, it looks messed up. I don't think I'm supposed to be peeling that off, man. I don't think I'm supposed to be peeling it off. Look at this. That's freaking hilarious. I mean, that color does look dope, I ain't gonna lie. Tearing these joints all the way up. Started off good. All right, you know what? Since they're already messed up, I'm gonna hit it with the eraser. I think they're already jacked. I ain't got nothing to lose at this point. My eraser ain't doing jack. I got these on sale. I want to say they could have been about $108 with the discount. They're like $108. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a video. I'm gonna have to make a video on these. How not. This is gonna be a how not to right here. This is freaking hilarious. And I'm still gonna rock these joints. That's the best part behind it. I'm still gonna wear them. Oh snap. Still gonna rock these joints, but I want to peel all of that off and just have that whole thing right on the heel. I want to peel it all off. I ain't gonna do it all today, but that's freaking hilarious. That's freaking funny. I'm sorry, that is funny. Thought I was doing something. There we go. Hold up. I might be on to something. Might be on to something. Desmond, what up? What up? What's good? He said, no, leave it like that. Trust me. Nah, I want to peel. Now I want to peel it all off and just have it like completely exposed. I jacked these joints all the way up. That is freaking hilarious. That is hilarious. He said, "There's no mistake, just happy little accidents." Hey, but King, to your point though, I mean, it does look different. But maybe I can get it about halfway. Like maybe I do that. Maybe I get it like halfway and try to stop there, just so that I can have some sort of symmetry. But then again, I guess it don't have no symmetry. That's what makes it look different. That is freaking hilarious. It's a good lesson though. Look, this is what I peeled off of it, and it has the consistency of like latex, just like a freaking balloon, actually. All right, King, I'll leave it. I'll freaking leave it. I'll go over another panel another day. I'm laughing. I am freaking laughing, man. That's freaking hilarious. I'll get on later and mess around with it. Shout out to everybody who had tapped in to the stream today. Maybe the mic over. Shout out to everybody who tapped in. Yo, I messed these things up. And I'm not even mad. Actually, I was laughing throughout the whole time of it. So I started off with an eraser. after the eraser didn't work for like 7 or 8 minutes, I literally left the live stream, ran upstairs trying to find some acetone, had no clue where it was at, so I bounced for like 5 minutes. Came back with some cotton balls, a plastic bag, some acetone. I was able to get that swoosh going. The swoosh looks good. The black paint. And then I went to the heel. You got some yellow there and some sort of peach or whatever, red, whatever. And then I did this. That's freaking hilarious. So this material kind of feels like latex. And I just started peeling that up, and that's where we're at. King said, finish the shoe first, come back to that part later. You might come up with a better idea by then. That is it. That's a good point. That is a good point. I actually think I will do that. I'll get back on a little bit later on today, probably in the morning or whatever. Finish the shoe. I'll get off all of the black. But watch this, y'all. If y'all plan on getting this shoe, if you have it and you plan on getting it, I want you to learn from my mistakes. My first time doing this. So the first one is, in the comment section, I've seen some people talk about getting some sandpaper. I would rather do a pause, but I would rather do a dry rub versus a wet one, because when I put acetone on here, the acetone, let me switch cameras, leaked all into the threading. So all of this right here, is now black. You see it dripped all the way down. All this is black, right? And you can clean it up, but it's just extra work, more work. You see the midsole is all black. So if you do a dry rub, I'll tell you right now, a dry rub would avoid all of that crap leaking down. So I do believe some sandpaper would be the way to go. I'd rather do that. Man, that is hilarious. It's a good learning experience. I ain't gonna lie. That is funny. I'm still gonna rock these joints. Shout out to everybody who's tapped in. I'm gonna take me a little break, man. I'll be back on in the morning. I ain't got no work in the morning, so I will be on the live for sure. It's always loving this end. I appreciate y'all. Six that put some orange laces in it to match it. Oh, real talk. You know how I am with these laces. I'm gonna get all types of crazy with them. Matter of fact, I think I have some Union style laces where it's white and orange or orange and white, one or the other. But yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, man. Oh, snap. All right, family. Let me get up out of here and get some rest. That's where we're at. Man, stop being nice. I jacked these things up. But it was good. It was a good learning experience. You know what I mean? Some people think an L is a loss. I look at an L like a lesson. That is freaking hilarious. So now I can help somebody else out and be like, look, I don't think you're supposed to peel off the little latex on the bottom there. Wear it down to the final color, which looks like it's peach or something like that, but don't peel it up. Or maybe you should. Yeah, that's definitely the final layer right there. All right, family. Good looking out. Shout out to everybody who tapped in. Appreciate all of the likes. Yo, hit that like button. Sub up to your guy if you're feeling yourself. Always loving this end. Man, I find myself going live damn near daily. Just to let y'all know, I'm in the process of getting monetized and I need about another. If you go to my community post, you'll be able to see it there. I probably need another 1,400 hours, which is a lot. But when you go live, it's a great way to get a lot of watch time hours. So y'all tuning in, even watching me do this, really does help out the channel, like flat out. So I appreciate y'all. Corrupt said, man, I'm gonna need to do that to mine. I'm gonna be back on. I'm gonna get me some sandpaper. I'm gonna try out some different methods. You know what I mean? It's all good. You know what I mean? I really think it's good experience, to be honest with you. Even me using an acetone, it was taking more work than what I expected it to take. So it was a very good learning experience for me. Look, much love on this end. King, everybody. Sig, good looks. I appreciate y'all. No hype, you're probably already sleeping. Corrupt, peace. I appreciate y'all. I'll be back though.